Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to our Scrapbook Live for December of 2025, our very last one of the year. Oh,
Oh, can you believe it?
I know. It's like both good and bad at the same time, right? Like things are kind of wrapping up for this season, and that's great. But also, it's like, oh, but the good news is we get to do this more next year. So watch for Scrapbook Live sessions in January. In fact, I believe the first one is already added to the Google Calendar if you're following that. And if you're not, you can go and find it either in the Scrap Happy membership in our calendar space, or you can find it under the free events at the top of the Scrap Happy website. So, how are
Looking
you?
forward to it.
Yeah, yeah. How are you doing this morning?
I'm a little scratchy. The dog woke me up super early, so yeah, one of those
Dogs,
days,
I tell ya, if they weren't so darn cute.
right? I know.
Anyways, have you had a peek in your kit for today? Because
Maybe.
I did. Me too, me too.
Oh, I have to peek. I officially have to open it before it comes across the border, so I
Oh,
have to peek.
right.
It's
It's
the
like, oh,
law.
I accidentally saw. So one of the things that's in here, the December coffee, pumpkin spice. Mm, So I tell you, when I opened my box, it was just like, oh, yes, yes. If I could go put this through my espresso machine, I would have had that this morning.
I actually was cleaning off my desk and I found the coffees from like the last couple of months, and I was like, what am I doing? Why am I not drinking these? Why are
I
they
find
still in
like
here?
it's not quite enough for the how like deep I like to make my coffee.
Yeah.
So if I have a couple that look like they would go good together, then I'll do two of them at once. Or I will take a little bit of regular coffee and add it just to kind of keep that flavor pure if I have a couple. And it's like once I have one sample, then I have to have another sample, and then it's like, how much coffee have I had? None yet,
How
you
much
guys.
coffee
This
have
is what I wake up to.
I had?
I don't like waking up early, but when I wake up, I'm in a good mood. Almost every day. Almost. Anyways, we are going to be playing today with kits from the Scrap Room. Oh, we forgot to introduce ourselves. I'm Alice Bull. I run the Scrap Happy membership with the help of my dear friend Alison Day.
Hello.
And we love our Scrap Happy community so much. We're so excited to welcome you to one of our events that we host every single month. And we make this one public so that people can join us. So if you have not been on the list, you're watching this on the replay, then you can go and get on the list by signing up at scraphappy.org/subscribe. There we go. Look
There
all
you go.
organized. So today we're going to be playing with a kit from the scrap room. In fact, we do that every time. We're going to show you what's in the kit. We're going to get scrapbooking with it, and then we're going to give away a free kit, which is so
Yay.
fun. You have to be here live to win. So there we go. We've got a Flavors of the Month kit. Now, the great thing about these kits is that there are four mini kits inside, and you also get great things like a cut file. Look at how cute that Christmas Squad cut file is. If I could figure out my cut file machine, maybe that, like, I want to say that should be one of my New Year's resolutions for 2026, but like, ooh, I'm a little scared to actually make that a New Year's resolution.
I might have cut it out today.
Yay! Yay! Amazing. So you'll get to see Allison do it. So that's why there has to be two of us because one of us knows how to work technology.
Well, I was up early enough. I thought, what am I going to do with all this extra time? I might as well figure out my silhouette machine. See if it's going to work today.
So also included when you purchase a kit, and it's a kit that you can buy as a one-off or you can subscribe. So you have options there. But you also get a sketch. This is the cute sketch for today. Lots of beautiful layers. And then you get a freaky fast formula, which just gives you some sizes to cut things to, and you kind of layer them up and it makes a great page. So um yeah, and then all of the instructions about what's in the kit. But we're not going to just read that. We're going to show you.
Hmm. Deborah says she is at a crop in Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, Oh,
That'll be
nice. With
fun.
Christmas.
Yeah, I can
It
see some
hasn't
like
been a
Grinchy things behind you, I think.
it hasn't been a Grinchy Christmas for me, like, buying myself presents before Christmas even.
Well, you know, just warming up those credit cards. I'm
Okay, well, the
gonna
first kit is a 49th and Market Mistletoe
gonna
and
switch the
Memories.
cameras,
Yeah, I'm gonna switch you up. Uh,
switch you up too.
oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna add my spotlight back. Um, and I'm gonna click on this button. So I have the little picture in pictures. So I'm still up there with you. Okay, let's set these other ones down for a second. 49th and Market. Sharon says, I love 49th and Market. I hope I said that right, because that's how I would say it. Heather says, I've just finished her class and it's beautiful.
Okay, but Heather said that in all caps, so it must be really beautiful.
I've just finished her class and it's beautiful. Did I do better?
That's better.
Okay, so I've been like getting my like silliness on for the socials a little bit, right? Like just trying a little. So forgive me if there's like the drama is turned up a little bit today. And I was out there with my boxing gloves and it's battle time right now, so it's been fun. Okay, Vicky Booten collection. Here we go. We're starting off with a beautiful green wreath on a grid background. And if you see, there's actually different kinds of greenery in this wreath. So it's
Mhm.
not all just uh the same kind of greenery, which is actually really cool. I like that effect. Oh.
Yeah, I might have had a similar reaction when I flipped this one over when I was sneak peeking my kit.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not sneak peek that much, so you guys got my real reaction.
It's gorgeous,
Wow.
right? Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I like that. Like that literally looked like my old deck that we had at my
Ah,
last
there you
house.
go.
It was cedar, but we never stained it, so you get all of that natural color in it. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. So it's like two squares. They're offset. It's interesting.
Hmm.
It's interesting.
Be really easy to, as a background, to just layer on top of that.
Right. That's like one of your layers is done for you.
Yes, exactly. Oh, but then there's a nice ledger on the back.
And I do love this color a lot.
Hmm.
Like this minty aqua color and I like it. I don't want like it's not really mint because I think of mint is a little more green and this has a little more aqua. So do we have a name that we actually call this color? Uh, the Concord and Ninth inks, they have a color called sea glass, and so that's kind of what makes me think of this actually.
Yeah, I would say sea glass. So Heather's saying, so this one, Heather, it says it's a gel print that she did. That's cool.
Fun, because like you guys know I'm not going to do that. I just don't
No.
have a gel print. I'd probably love gel prints if I got into it, but I've watched them and I'm like, yeah, I've just never been that excited. And like I like playing with mixed media, you guys. Like, so is that weird? I guess.
Heather's got
Nice.
all the info. Okay, she's got all the intel on the Vicky Booten because she's now saying this is called mint chill. So Heather's
Mint
our
chill.
gal,
It's good. Good to have an expert in the
right?
room. I'll take it. Mint chill. Okay, well, this one is nice. Actually, do you like backgrounds like this with this the green and the stripes?
Yes. I don't know. Like, well, yes, I like it. I don't know how I would use it as a full background. I might have to cut it up, but
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I just look at it like it's already so dynamic that it's great for layering and good for going like already done. Oh, and on the back we've got cut apart cards.
see, now these excite me more than the other side.
Oh, it's funny because I definitely would use this side first rather than these. But I don't have a like fondness really that much for cut apart cards. Like I use them, but honestly, I look at this thing and I'm like, oh, I'd rather cut this thing out and cut that thing out. And you guys know I don't like fussy cutting, but I would rather cut those out than use the card just as it is. I don't know why. It's a thing.
Well, everybody's got their own thing.
Okay, do you have like two little packages in your
I
kit?
do. I was thinking that one of them was the bonus, and then I realized that no, it wasn't the bonus because there's more in the bonus. So there's just
So
a whole lot in this pack, in this
these
kit.
are these are all chipboard pieces that I'm laying out here. And then in addition to that, there's a whole bunch of these die cut pieces. And the 49th and Market, that paper's like nice and thick, right? So it's
I mean,
like
they're practically chipboard.
they're practically chipboard, yeah. So cool. So it says
Oh,
here
so fun.
you get some 49th and Market ephemera and some 49th and Market chipboard. So there you go. You get some of that. Um, but yeah,
Gotta find a good
lots,
background to put all this stuff on.
lots of pieces. Oh my gosh, the merriest. That's cute. That's not something you get very often for a saying, the merriest.
I have
Game,
festive, which I don't think you get very often either.
yeah, games and good time. It feels good though, right? Like that feels like a good saying.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, check out these cute little hearts I have. I don't know if my camera's
oh,
going to focus. They're kind of Scandinavian.
I like these little Christmas balls that kind of hang down. I like that. I would use like way more of those.
So far, I don't have any of those.
I've got like a cute little baby snowman. There's a bell, like a
I
nice,
have a
like big
bird.
cup.
Oh, I have a camera. Can always use a
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, I wonder if we got the same camera. I didn't see where you set your camera. Oh, yeah, we did. A wreath. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful
I have a mug.
tree.
Oh, you have the
Oh,
mug
yeah,
too.
yeah, I got the mug too.
Oh, I
Yes, we
have
got.
some Christmas balls. There we
Oh, I
go.
got that same little heart. And I got two of these poinsettias. Now, here's a question. Does anybody say poinsettia? Because like I've never said that before, and I saw a video and it said you could say it like that, and I was like, really? Is that
I
right?
don't know. It's spelt like that. So
Right.
maybe you could say it like that, but I don't know. I'm not an
If
expert.
you only learned it from reading, you would say it like that. But
Oh,
yeah.
I missed some die cuts in my bag. There's so many. I thought I had them all. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, lots of little pieces. Really fun. Like I like this little bell too. There's a little wreath, lots of little, a few little tiny pieces. This is like a little flower, which is a little funny, and then there's some stars. I got
Well, our
this
expert is weighing in to say there are 187 pieces in the die cuts.
gosh.
That is a lot.
So you got the big letter box, which is really
I
cute, and I
did,
got
yeah.
this little house. So they gave us like a big one each, I
So the
think.
letterbox actually opens, kind of. Like you
Oh.
could score it, but it's die cut there. I might have to mail that to Alice, apparently.
What, did I like it or something? She's like, I can hear you drooling over it from here. Your
Pretty
paper's getting wet.
much.
Okay, well, I really like all the little bits with this. There's a bunch that I could actually see myself using. Greenery like this, these little pieces, like we should just have like all the packages of these because they're so usable. I just love stuff like that. Okay, now packing up all the stuff. That's always like the worst part, right?
I'm gonna just put them all in one bag because that seems most logical to me.
Well, they gave me two bags. I'm gonna do it. I'll put them all in. Okay. I got Christmas Day Oswords. I do kind of wish I had Christmas Eve because we do a lot more on Christmas Eve than Christmas Day around here,
Oh,
which
like
might seem weird,
the
but
well, but the photos I have printed are actually from Christmas Eve. So we kind of developed a tradition with my brother that we spend Christmas Eve with them.
oh, we didn't mention there's two sheets of black cardstock too. The
Yeah,
not
what
exciting part, by the way.
I took one of
Oh,
them and die cut it. So,
but you know what we do have? Bonus things because
oh, that's
having
right.
more embellishments is more. And so we order the add-on embellishment kit. me open this up really quick. And the add-on embellishments for these, um, I just wanted to make sure I was picking the right thing I thought I was, are these laser die cuts. Oh, so it's a quarter pack of laser die cuts. So I'm curious, like, what did you get versus what I got? Did we get, no, we didn't get the same one. Oh,
Nope. I
but they're
have
good. They're both good.
it's like a tree, but not because it's you could
It
almost
has,
cut it apart and layer it.
right. It's like little pieces that make up a tree. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna pop it out of here because you know that'll just get things damaged. But there's bows. We've seen bows this
Yes,
year,
lots of
right?
bows.
Bows were a thing. But there's also lots of these greener pieces. Now, one thing I love about the laser die cuts is you don't get that white edge. Like they cut these in so tight that you don't get that white edge around them. And I love that so much. So, anyways, this is lovely. I love that. So, very
Yeah,
great first kit. Well, we're off to a good start.
their laser dies are or die cuts are amazing.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Okay, so this next one, guess you guys, it's Christmas. It's another Christmas kit. This one is from Cartabella. It's called Christmas Village.
There might be a theme to this month. Just saying.
Well,
Maybe possibly.
there tends to be a lot of photos at this time of year. But the great news is like if you're a person that doesn't do Christmas stuff, you can let them know and they could either like skip a month or something. I know that they've done that for people before, so just
Hmm.
out there for anybody that's like, well, I still don't do all this stuff. Anyways, what we have going on here, there's a great kit. This one has almost a creamy base to it, right? Like there's like it's like
Yeah,
not white, it's cream for anybody that needs to know that.
it's not a true cream though. It's more like a warm white, really.
Right. Right. That's exactly like it's like creaminess, but not cream. Yeah. Oh, Heather said there's a fireplace in the laser cuts. Oh, I bet you that would be good. I don't think I got that.
I didn't
So
get
I'm trying to set these aside, but I'm playing with the toys first.
it.
Okay, so first up, this is a beautiful pattern. It's
Hmm.
busy, busy but beautiful. And then on the back, it's like a pale, pale green with tiny, tiny little dots that are actually square dots, but they're so tiny it's hard to tell that.
Hmm. Couple of great B-sides here.
Mm-hmm. Here Comes Santa is the name of this paper. So I'm guessing what's going to be on the
There's
other
Santa.
side. Yeah. And you can see the little rows of Santa stringing the lights, bringing the presents. Good job. And then this one, it looks like a beautiful snow kind of falling effect. Like some of
Hmm.
the dots are filled in completely, but some of them aren't. It literally looks like it was drawn on by hand with white gel pen, you guys. Like if you look way up close, I don't know if I can get it to focus, but it looks like it's drawn on with white gel pen, except you didn't have to sit there and do every single one of those dots and make sure that they're evenly spaced.
Yeah, it does look like that. Ooh, there's some ornaments for you.
And then we've got some ornaments. So, yeah, it's good. Nice. I actually like the ornament page more than the Santa page. So, you know. Then we got two sheets of like matching cardstock. So this is part of the Cartabella collection. And Cartabella has like a little texture to it, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
That you feel. Um, so in the embellishments included with the kit, you get two sticker sheets, so a variety of sticker sheets. I've got the little strips and I've got some little characters with some words.
Looks
Oh,
like
you
we
got
got
the
the same
strips too.
strips,
Oh,
but
fun.
different other stickers. I have a fireplace in this one, Heather.
Oh, you got a fireplace and you got the reindeer. Very cute. But it's cute. I like how like you can actually see the reindeer pulling the sled on this
Hmm.
little cut apart too. So like they've used the same kind of things, but they've incorporated it in different ways, which I think is smart. If you're a designer, like it helps bring that cohesiveness, but get to use it in different ways. And then we've got
What's in there?
Some Cartabella breads. So we've got a couple of breads. Oh, you've got a big one and some little ones. I've just got some little
Yeah.
ones. There we go. Those are great. And then the add-on embellishments for this one.
The whole sheet of stickers.
Oh, is it the whole sheet?
So
Oh,
you have your reindeer pulling Santa.
there we go. So I did. I got the reindeer pulling the Santa.
Oh, look, I have another post box. It's like they're trying to tell me something. Mail out Christmas cards this year.
Right. There we go. So very good. Where did I do my little container? So that's a good, like, Christmassy kind of paper.
Mhm.
Like, I will say it doesn't have the same impact as the 49th and Market one, but it's still very lovely.
Not everything can be 49 a market.
Right? Well, it could be. We could just shop from there and be like, I'm only buying Vicky Booten stuff now. I'm sure she has some fans that have said that.
Yes, probably.
Erica says it's a great kit, not too kiddish and not too boring, right? Okay, so Donna wanted to know it was called the Cartabella Christmas Village. Yeah, Cartabella Christmas Village.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one is from Photoplay, and we know that they've announced that they're done. So I'm gonna treasure this one a little bit more than normal, just so you know. Just
Yeah.
so you know. And starting off, we get to treasure the whole 12 by 12 sticker sheet, which I love because it lets you kind of see the color palette. It lets you see like all the stuff and the icons and stuff. And that
Hmm.
is an adorable snowman. I'm going to show you up close just how freaking cute he is. Oh, yeah, he's so cute. So there we go.
Yeah, these stickers are beautiful. Very like vintage vibe happening here.
Hmm. But it feels like old without being like too old. Like you could use it now without being like, right?
Hmm.
Like, like I made it too brown. Like it does have like some hints of brown to it, but first one up is the poinsettia paper. Did we settle it? Heather says you can pronounce it as it's spelled, like phonetically. You can say it like that. And if Heather says that, then I believe her.
Yeah, she knows
That's
things.
like her master's degree.
So this one is the Christmas junk collection, like
Okay. Christmas
Junque, junk,
milk.
in case
Oh,
anyone's looking for it.
yeah. So like kind of like junk journal, but like
Yeah.
spelled like that other junk, right? Or is that wrong? Is that the wrong interpretation? Is junk like a
Well,
gathering or a place or something like that? I don't know.
mm, it's a very
Mm.
good question. It's too early in the morning for that kind of.
Oh, I know. Now I just want to like Google it up, right?
We'll get Heather to do that for us. Heather, can you just Google that for us?
Explain the word junk, not like J-U-N-K. J-U-N-Q-U-E. That there's a word.
What word are we looking for, dear?
Junk, J-U-N-Q-U-E.
It's French.
Is it just French for junk?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
really?
boring.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
disappointing. I thought it was like something kind of like related to the word bazaar, like an actual place. But I could be
So
wrong.
it's just a fancy way of spelling junk.
It's
Okay.
also a place in Moose. It's also a store in Moose Jaw. So,
Oh, for real?
There you go.
So the back of this paper is like all of the ephemera pieces. But the interesting thing here is that they're actually separate. If like, and lots of times with pages like this, they're
Hmm.
together. I'm
Yeah, they're
thinking
all
of a
layered.
junket. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you. You're right. That is exactly what I was thinking of. Marcy's like, you're thinking of a junket. That's right. She nailed it. But you can see these are all separate. So if you wanted to use these ephemera separately, you could, and then you didn't necessarily have to buy an ephemera pack. So kind of
Yeah,
cool.
kind of brilliant.
Yeah. Ooh, and this one is like for all the posts that we don't send anymore.
I believe somebody's trying to tell me something. Put two post box and now all these postage stamps.
Right?
Oh dear.
Get your mail on, girl. Get your mail on.
I don't
It's
even have a
playful.
postal strike this year to you know fall back on.
Heather says it's a playful or stylistic spelling of junk. So there you go. It's just a thing.
It's
Ooh.
kind of like spelling shop with like a PE at the end, you know?
Oh, ye old shop.
Yeah,
This is
this is
pretty.
fun.
I'm in for it. Please sign me up. And okay, so you see what they did here? They used those little ephemera pieces, kind of like tucked in here, where they already did it for me. But that is kind of brilliant because I look at those pieces all the time and I think, what the heck would I do with those things? Like, I
Well,
always think
now you
that.
know.
I never want to use them. It's like they go at the bottom of a layer and I stack everything on top so you can't even see them anymore. And I'm like, see, I used that ephemera. But this is really cute. I like that a lot. So, I like that. I'm in for it.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
And then this green paper, the pattern on it, so pretty. Okay, I'm really
It's like
liking this.
wallpaper.
What's that?
I'm getting wallpaper vibes or maybe
A
tile vibes.
little bit more tiley, right? It might
Yeah.
almost feels like tin ceiling, right? Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah. Oh, Cindy. Cindy's in here with the research for us. She said junk,
There we go.
pseudo-French spelling of junk. Definition, old and discarded odds and ends, rummage or trash. The spelling is often used by antique dealers and junk jewelers to give the material a sense of chic or dignity.
Yeah.
Love it. Thanks.
Fancying things up.
No, I really like this, and it does have the tin ceiling. And now I'm missing my friend Christy Sloan, who I have not talked to for a little while, but she has a ceiling that looks like this at her house. Oh my
Oh, cool. I really
God.
like
And on
this.
lots of her videos. It's so cool. Oh, and this is great. So it's like a cut apart tag and strip sheet.
Yeah, that's fun.
So everything that I've loved about this is part of why I love photoplay. Like their designs have been so versatile. So I am shedding a tear today.
Oh.
Like, anyways, 2 sheets of this creamy almond cream basil card stock to go with. And then in addition to this, we have some add-on embellishments from our bonus kit. And Marcia says, true, would you rather buy junk, Junk, or junk with the QUE?
Oh, it's way fancier with a
Way
QUE.
fancier to buy that kind of junk. Okay, so in the add-on embellishments, we have a half of a pack of the photo play ephemera. I wonder if we got the same stuff or if we got different things.
We got different things.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got different ones. Oh, you got like the big word holidays, and I've got Christmas memories, Merry Christmas, warm wishes. Um, So it's funny, like tags like this, I just never became a tag person. Like out of all of the years of my scrapbooking, I've never really become a tag person. I've used them. It's not my thing. It's not what I reach for. I look at all of these things and I just want to cut them up and use them like circles or squares. Why? Something about that shape, I don't know. It's like been hard for me to work with. So, yeah, it's interesting.
So I
But
have one that says Santa Squad. That's
I
kind
really
of
like
fun.
this piece. I'm gonna pull it right out of here so we can really get the effect of it. So I like how they layer all the pieces in within the other pieces. So it's not like just you have like a middle that's useless here, right? You actually have, and even sometimes the layers they don't really intend you to use, I still use because I still end up liking them. But look how cute of a little frame that one is. So
Yeah.
I'm using stuff like that. Okay.
You've
Anyways,
got some fellow, I was going to say tag haters, but we're not tag haters. We're just not tag users.
okay. Uh let's see. We got Sharon says I like to layer tags with the photos. And Erica says I agree. Tags are for gifts, not pages.
For somebody like me that does a lot of layering and like tucks things underneath, tags are great because you can, I mean, you can just have the top showing. You can, anyway, I like them.
Yeah, and Marcy says I like tags on travel pages.
Oh yeah.
So, maybe they have their place. Like luggage tags, right? Uh, and then we have one final kit. So there's one left in here, and this one is from Simple Stories. Oh, she says because it gives a luggage travel vibe. I was feeling it, right? We were on the
Hmm.
vibe. Okay, so Simple Stories, it's called Hard Candy Christmas. And I think that's a very nostalgic title. So I can't wait to dig into this. This design already is giving me Tupperware, not Tupperware. Um, oh shoot, the bowls. What are the bowls called? The
Pyrex.
Pyrex. There's one called like a Starburst design. Anybody see like Pyrex Starburst? It's like vaguely reminiscent of that.
This is not feeling simple stories to me.
Hmm. I wonder which designer. I would like I wish they really said like which designer did their collections.
Yeah, it might be on their website or something, but
Oh yeah,
not on
maybe.
the papers.
If anybody knows, tell.
Corningware.
So
Mm,
it crossed over into Corningware and Pyrex. I think that it did both actually with the Starburst maybe. I've seen it. Collectors love it. It's a beautiful I think it came in two colors, like the yellow, harvest yellow, but
hmm.
also in this beautiful aqua kind of color. Seriously, that stuff is amazing and it made me want to collect that stuff. So if anybody's grandma has this stuff, uh yeah, so Hard Candy Christmas. I like this background. This is really pretty. I like the addition of the pink in the collection. Like I'm a girly girl. I really love pink. Look at my shirt. Um,
Look at
but
your desktop.
having having my desk, having had boys, I didn't always feel like I got to use pink, but like, they're grown up now, so I use as much pink as I want. And I have a daughter-in-law now, so here we are.
Bringing back the
Uh,
pink.
yeah, and this one has little tiny, tiny Christmas trees. They're like effectively like a little polka dot almost,
Hmm. Very
but still.
usable background or
Right,
or photo matting.
right. I wouldn't say that this is a collection that you would use for not Christmas. Like it's all on the Christmas vibes, right? But yeah, I
I don't
like
know.
the
I feel like these two you could use for any season.
yeah, you could. You could. You're right. You're right. And even this other one here, like it doesn't scream Christmas at you.
No.
Little girl birthday would be fun.
Yep.
Or,
For
old
Alice's
lady me
birthday.
birthday. Yeah. Oh, I actually really love the colors. Like, there's a lot of colors in here, but this is not feeling overwhelming to me. And I'm like, how did they do that? Like, did they line the colors up just in the perfect gradient, like in the perfect like stuff? Marcy says fireworks theme. Thank you. Very good idea.
Hmm.
Um,
I like the
yeah.
colors in this collection.
And then on the back, we've got cut apart pieces that, like, honestly, like you could just like cover up piece of this, right? And be like, ta-da, there's my page, and have like little bits poking out around it. So I do that sometimes with these cut apart pages. It's like set you give the vibe of cut apart, but you don't have to.
I don't think I could do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's a good challenge.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like you have to do that today because like that might interfere with your plan that you already have. You did cut out the cut file, but I think that's a fun. Ooh, things that I don't do in scrapbooking that we get challenged to do. Seems like a fun theme. What a fun challenge day. And then
There
we
you
could
go.
all scrapbook and be like, yep, no, I was right. There's a reason I don't do that.
Exactly.
Okay, these are cute. So we've got so a mixture of bits, ephemera, and foam stickers, and some enamel dots. So I've got these cute little pink sparkle enamel dots. Oh, you got the
Yeah,
pink
I
one
do too.
too.
Yeah.
And then for a foam piece, it says "Be bright" and "Memories."
I have a
And then,
giant Merry Christmas.
oh, that's a good one. Oh, and the little
Hmm.
strip across at the top of it.
Yeah.
Lovely. That's beautiful. I could see buying this whole collection actually, having looked at this, that, not that I need to buy more Christmas stuff, but I could see buying this one.
Well, I tell you, I have a um Christmas buying ban, basically. I don't buy any Christmas supplies because I have literally an entire iris bin full of 12 by 12 papers. Um, but the Vicky Bouton collection, I was like, ooh, I might need a second page of that.
Right? Well, and even that wood grain that we came across, I would just buy
Darn it.
that one
Darn you,
for my
Vicky.
wood grain collection.
Yes, that one. Right?
Like
Take
when you
about
go to the
10 sheets
store
of that.
and that one is not available, be shocked. Like don't be shocked. Okay, so we have one more thing in addition to all of this fabulous goodness, and that is the full-on sticker sheet. Fantastic. Oh, see, I don't even get that Merry Christmas thing that you got there, so that was special. I do get the little
Hmm.
strip though, which I did like a lot.
This collection is giving me Paige Evan vibes.
Oh,
Like her collection from a few years ago was kind of this color scheme, and I feel like it had some of these sort of multicolored lettery elements to it.
do you think
Yeah,
it even had like the yellow in it?
I think
Like I
so.
see that, especially with the pinks and aqua. It's pretty page vibe to it.
Yeah,
But
so
she's working with who is she working with now? She is
Pink
working with
Fresh.
Pink Fresh. Yes.
Yeah, I know. So I'm really curious to who's designed this collection.
Hmm. Very fun. There's two sheets of Cartabella cardstock in cherry red. So it's not matched exactly with this, but it is exactly matched with this. Like they did good.
Oh
So
yeah.
Corel, yeah, Corningware, Corel. Oh yeah. We're back to the whole thing. I'm
Could be
just seeing more
Corel.
comments about it. So fun. So, Allison, what do you have on your desk to scrapbook today?
Um, well, okay, so I couldn't decide last night because I was printing these late last night. So I have two different options. I think I'm leaning more towards this one, which is our crew from Christmas Eve last year,
Okay.
with the cut file that says Christmas Squad. But I do have these other photos that are so my sister-in-law purchased an advent calendar last year that I think she intended to work on throughout December, but then got busy. And so we opened it up on Christmas Eve, and it was like one of these mystery ones where you have to solve the murder or something.
Oh, fun.
And so they only got about halfway through, and so we're going to finish it this year, which is kind of fun. So I mean that's got a great story. I don't know, but I think I will do my Christmas Squad picture. And
Like to be continued. That's your title for your other page, to be continued.
yeah, well, that's what I was thinking actually. And then I do, because I used the black cardstock from the Vicky Bouton kit, I will probably use the 49er Market kit. What about
Oh,
you?
fun. So the other day I was getting ahead of time and being ready for this weekend. So I went and I looked and I came across this picture of me as a small child and I was wearing this cute little red dress and it feels very Christmassy. Like even though the background isn't Christmassy, like that red dress, like how can you not think Christmas? So I printed it and this is what happened. It turned out like all red and horrible. And I'm like, my printer hates my guts, right? Like, and you guys would not believe, but I had to do like a power cleaning or power head or print head or whatever the heck they call it 6 times before it would
Oof.
finally print with all of the little lines fully connected on the little print sheet. You know how you do the little print sheets and you have to like line up the little lines and there's little missing pieces in the colors and so then I just did it again and I did it again and I did it again and I finally got there. So I have this fabulous picture and like it actually is very retro because it's me and I really was thinking like I was going to go ahead and use this collection because it has the pink, but I don't know, like maybe, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know
I
if it's
think
gonna,
it would work.
I don't know if it's gonna stand out enough, if those other colors are gonna be overwhelming. because I also was really feeling that photoplay collection. So this is where I thought that this was gonna go. The Vicky paper, like, was obviously a love, but I really, really was falling in love with that photoplay stuff as I used it. It does have a retro vibe. It leans into the brown background really nicely. Like, just look at how nicely it sits on this versus on this, right? Like,
Hmm. You
hmm.
could pull in that red cardstock from the Simple Stories kit.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah, because it's good.
Yeah, just for a
So
plain red. I can't remember if there's any red in that
yeah, this one kind
photoplay
of has the
collection.
green,
No,
and
it's kind of got green, yeah.
yeah, it's got green, but
So
I
you could
could
pull the
use
red
some
in
of
from
this
the other.
red. Just like checking to see what everything has with it. Now it's like, what am I already forgotten?
But Diane says that it would be nice to do another layout with the Advent fun from this year. It could be a two-page, Alison. Yes, perfect, because I could have, and it could be one of those two-page, not two-page things where they're it's not like a full double-page spread, but they coordinate. So that could be fun for sure. Good idea.
And see, this is
While we wait for Alice to make a decision.
yeah, I
Do,
know.
do.
I think I'm gonna go with the photoplay. I think I'm gonna go. Like, this is a retro photo. It is
Yeah.
pretty old. It is pretty old. So, as am I. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep some options open for adding other papers to it because I liked that idea of maybe bringing in some of that red.
So the other thing I did pull out is all of your 30 days of backgrounds has got me inspired to dig into my mixed media. And I
Yay.
bought this Astro paste
Oh, I
a
haven't played
while
with this
a
one.
while back. So I thought it would be fun to add this to my cut file. Glam it up a bit.
Hmm. Very fun. Very, very fun. I like it. And Kelly says it's not old, it's retro. Thank you. That is the vibe. That is the
100%.
vibe. She's like retro, Alice, retro.
Apparently my silhouette cut the cut file, but not all the way through the paper. It's quite thick cardstock, so I'm not
Oh,
totally
shoot.
shocked.
Uh, dang.
So my craft knife might need to come out and play.
Well, they're pretty awesome, I will say, if when it comes to cutting things.
Well, now that I have a new one that is sharp, yes.
Okay, let's steal this red because we definitely need some red. And that goes pretty good with my little outfit. Okay, well, Marcy says vintage. Everyone loves vintage. It's timeless. Classic. And Kelly's like, you are not old. That's because you're the same age as me, so you have to think that.
You're definitely not old. You're younger than me. Of course, I am old, so
She's like, I mean,
well, this is going to take some time.
interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut pieces off. Ooh, I put a new blade in my trimmer. If you have not done this in a while, do it. Like it just like glides. Wow. Like that was a good idea. How long was I living the other way? Cindy says she has to leave to attend her 4-year-old niece's birthday party. I enjoyed was able
Oh,
to watch on her first Zoom. Oh, your first one. Yeah, we do the draw in like about 10, 15 minutes, probably 15. Once I get like rolling a little bit, then it's like, oh yeah, yeah, we have to do our draw. So I'm sorry you missed that for today. Do you have a red or red? Says Donna. The red or red, it is redder. There is a redder one.
in the kits?
Not in that kit, but there is the snowflake red, but it's like burgundy.
Oh,
Which also works,
actually,
especially with all that brown.
yeah, no, I think that works better,
Yeah.
depending on how you're using it.
Yeah. So I do know this could be like my first like real mix and match page. Like I
Ooh,
don't do that often. I'm just like they designed it beautifully. I'll just go with it.
Alice is living on the wild side today.
New blade, the finer things in life for herself. Literally finer. It's like cutting it so much better. So yeah, I know. So chances are I'm not going to be playing with this at this immediate point. So let's move those out of the way.
Oh, I'm just making a mess of this. I do not have knife skills like Alice.
You guys have to move your stuff more. It's more about moving your project and not your hand, just like with scissors, but you have to be able to ready to do that with even with your craft blade. That's just what I would say. So,
Yeah, I can't really move it though. I need to be able to see where the cut line is.
mm. Kathy's like, I have no knife skills.
Yeah, clearly I have no knife skills either.
Well,
Maybe, ouch, I have the ability to poke myself with the knife. Maybe I'll just get my scissors and do it with my scissors.
so there is a fabulous sketch this month with lots of lovely layers, and then I could use like lots of these fabulous layers. I'm just looking to see like if it's like a sketch that I feel like would be fun for me to interpret.
Well,
But
it's got kind of some rips on it. I
right.
feel like you do embrace the rips.
Yeah, I don't have a problem ripping paper. I did for a long time, but now it's just like it's what was meant to be. Tear it up. Give it a go. Aw, the little Alice. So cute. Like, what am I, 3 here? And look at those shoes. Those guys, those shoes look so uncomfortable. Like, wow. But my mom had a real important, like, for her, kids wearing real shoes was really important to her. So even as a baby, I had real shoes.
Yeah, it was important for my mom too. I remember having conversations with her about how, like, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, but she was like, I will always spend money on your shoes because you need to have well-fitting shoes.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think them growing up, she grew up during the war and the Second World War, I guess that would be. And they just they had to take what they could find. And so she just had lots of feet problems because of ill-fitting shoes. So
Hmm.
willing to spend money on my feet, she was.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
It's like interesting how like that perspective changes with generations, right? Like that thing of value that we give that value, right? Like what that item is.
Well, I tell you, I know this is like a super weird tangent for us to be on today, but um, my youngest daughter has some like weird foot tread pattern where she's wearing through her shoes in like a bizarre way. And I'm thinking that she just needs some super expensive orthotics or something. So, the whole really expensive shoe thing might have been worth it for her when she was younger, had I known.
We can't go back.
No, I know.
Everything forward. People spend a lot of time looking in that rear view mirror. Of course, like there's lots of things like we would have done differently had we known, but only forward. Okay. So I've cut a strip off, but I'm cutting that same strip twice because I want that white edge. And that means you just have to cut it, like tear it the right way. But it's funny because I know how to get the tear that I want, but every time I have to think about it. It's like, okay, if I tear it like, oh yeah, that's gonna give me the white edge over here. That's where I want it. That's good. So I've been taking guitar lessons, and a couple weeks ago, I told my teacher, I'm like, we should do some Christmas songs. Like, let's take a break from the regular stuff and let's do some Christmas songs. So we're doing that right now. It's been going okay. Generally, the timing of them I'm way better at because I already know the timing of the songs. So, so she's had to tell me way fewer times counting, Alice, counting, timing, counting, timing. I hear that a lot. Um, so there's less of that, so bonus. But like I'm like, yeah, I'll have songs I'm familiar with, and this will be really fun, and I'll be able to play them. And then she picks the most random songs for me to do as like earpieces and testing pieces and chord along pieces. I'm like, oh, so much for the thinking, oh yeah, it's Christmas songs. I'll know these. And then she knows I have kind of a hate-hate relationship with country music. I hate it. I just absolutely hate it. And sure enough, she picks an earpiece for me to practice through. And like you got to listen to it a lot to be able to hear the chord changes, or at least I have to. And oh my God, I was like, she's trying to corrupt my brain. It's starting to feel a little evil because there are a lot of songs in the world. Why does it have to be country?
Because you live in Alberta, in a small town.
Oh, I know. I grew up with it. So it's like I used up my full quota by the time I was like 12. That full quota has been done. Okay, bring this up. So using this as my full-on background, they've got like another strip kind of down the middle here. I don't know if I like the full-on look of that actually. I'm gonna like wait on that a little bit. I'm gonna add some layers behind my photo first, I think. Oh, the ornaments. Okay, so this is on a different kit though.
You're already mixing. Just embrace it.
Diane says it hurts my ears. Ah, yes. And it's like they go out of their way to make their beautiful voice sound twangy. And it's just like, why are you doing that? You don't have to do that. You have a beautiful voice. Why are you doing that to your voice? It's like Taylor Swift. She used to be a little twangy country girl, and then she stopped doing the twangy thing, and it's like, oh, nice. Now you can disagree because like we all have opinions, but you're wrong. But yeah, so no, it's interesting because she just likes to pick things that are just gonna torture me, I think.
Well, I think that's a sign of a good teacher.
Oh, she's pushing my boundaries, let's say. Yep.
Yep.
And it makes me appreciate some music a lot more. And of course, like for me, it's hard to find the songs that are simple enough for me to learn from. And that's why we're learning country. So you want to argue that country is good. No, the reason we're doing these simple songs is because they only have two or three chords in them, and you're able to learn them and listen for chord changes because there's only two or three chords in them. So that's why we're picking them. So it's not for the high quality.
Now I'm trying to decide if I want to really cut everything out.
No,
Yeah, I
no.
think I might just leave gaps, like make the words fairly solid.
The words separate, but the letters themselves, like I would go in with a uh gold pen on top of the inserts of the letters to make them golden. And but so if you can cut out like in between the letters, that's gonna give you the most impact. But the other ones will you go impact just with a gel pen. That's what I do.
Well, I think I can impact with the Astro paste, so
Ah, see, there you go. Perfect. 5
If it
inches.
looks like a hot mess, we'll abandon, but we
Okay,
will
let's make
try.
sure I cut this so I don't ruin the pattern on the other side. Okay, let's set that up there. Okay, normally when I'm using my sketch, I just fold it up and keep it on my desk in one spot so that I can find it. So let me do that because I've lost this little piece of paper 12 times already. There we go. Right there. Okay, now I'm gonna do a layer like this. And let's go to about here. Where's that? 9 inches. Diane says, I grew up in the North. My sister married a nice Southern boy, and I would cringe when he spoke. And then my nieces and nephews started to get the twang. My sister never lost her North accent. Now the kids' twang is a little less now they're older. Honestly, I love it when they're talking. I think it's cute and adorable. It's just in the music, and part of it is the way that the instruments get piled in, and I don't know. I love Southern accent, yeah. And the word y'all is incredible, so I've adopted that. Thank you very much. I'm a Canadian that loves the word y'all, and now it's part of my language, and that's because of y'all sharing that with me. Okay. Oh, what a little cutie patootie. And yes, I'm saying that about myself, but as little then.
Oh, I often look back at photos of myself and I think, oh, it was so cute.
Right? Well, my mom would dress me up a lot. Like, I got my hair curled a lot as a small child, and you can see I had no hair. But like, this is after years of growth. This is not cut to be this short. This is years of growth, and I finally have enough hair that she can part it to the side. She can part it to the side. Yeah. Okay, more layers. Oh, okay. Oh, this little Christmas mailer. That would be cute. Yes, let's put this in the mail. Let's do a little just deciding the sizes is sometimes like the challenge, right? Oh, and if I have a piece that sticks out on the side, that would give me some journaling space, maybe. I might just pop my photo up and tuck my journaling in behind and be like, because you can only do so much. I might do like a little top journal and then do like more hidden journaling. Because pages like this are a good chance to be like little roundup pages of all these like random things I remember from like my childhood or my Christmas or whatever. And then things I don't necessarily have photos of. Like there's some photos of random things. You'd think that Christmas there'd be lots of photos. I found some, but like, there's lots of Christmases where it's like, didn't we have a camera that year? We might not have actually. When my one brother was little, my dad got into a workplace accident and he was like off of work for months and months and had to go and get like physio and a bunch of stuff done, right? So we maybe didn't even have money for the film. Mom's like, it's not like I could even just like wait to develop it. I couldn't buy the film in the first place. There just wasn't money. I'm like, well, we do the best we can with what we got, Mom, and I never was lacking, so as much as it might have felt like that to her, it didn't feel like it from my side. Oh, this is that beautiful plaid. Oh. Okay. Okay. I just love this page. I just want this page all again. Oh, and I do love this plaid. Okay. It's sad. I wanted to use this like this. Oh, this would have been good along the edge. Ooh, idea.
Uh-oh.
I know.
What's your idea?
Well, I'm gonna like cut some of this, or I'll tear some of this. We'll see what looks better. I might start with tearing and then I'll see, but I'm gonna tuck this so that the plaid sticks out a little bit from this right here. Right, cute. And then I can use some of this plaid for one of my layers, and then I should have enough to tuck on this other side too, I think. It's good. Okay. I'm just gonna tear along this. Okay. Oh, I didn't cut my cutoff strip, did I? And I just went to go use these little things. I'm glad I looked at the other side. I forgot this is where the plaid was hiding. Okay, and I wanted a piece that was about 6 inches. Oh yeah, that'll be plenty. Okay. And we're gonna make sure that this covers that a little bit.
My dad loved taking photos, and he always had, like a manual camera. And um, we used to we used to bug him because he would take forever to set up the photo. We had to do the whole light meter thing, and
Take
yeah,
the picture.
yeah, Dad, come on. But he does like we do have some fabulous photos because of his skills.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the little ephemera pieces. Yeah. Uh, too busy living it, and you have to develop the film, says Marcy, and you had to store the film in the fridge so it wouldn't go bad. It was a whole production to take pictures. My dad switched to video as soon as it was affordable. Speaking of old, vintage, classic, retro. Right? Okay, I'm gonna just layer these pieces and then we'll do our draw. I just want to get these layers down on the sides. But
This is why I don't do cut files very often.
uh it is so frustrating when they don't cut all the way through. Like, ugh.
Well, it's very thick cardstock to begin with, and I did set my blade deeper, I thought, but apparently not deep enough.
Not enough. Okay, tell me, would you save this December 25th? Like, this technically is not December 25th, but I think I'm okay with that. But, like, would you hide it in there or would you, like, cut it out and stick it over top? Because I really kind of feel like I should do that.
Hmm. Cutting it out would be kind of fun.
Okay, let's do it.
Get your craft knife out.
Right? I totally should, but this one is just too easy to do with scissors. You know that is one of my favorite techniques.
It it remains my least favorite, so
Layering things. Like I mean like layering like where you cut something out of one background and pop it up so that you can layer other things under it. I do love that very much. There, I think that's actually really cute like that, and it really marries the pieces together in a way. Oh, isn't that cute? See? Oh, good. Very nice. Oh, very nice. And then on this side, I don't even know if I need to bring the plaid on the other side. We'll wait and see on that. I'm gonna remember that that one has some plaid, but then I wasn't to bring plaid here. Okay. Okay, it's feeling like I have something happening finally. There's something in front of me finally.
Oh, I like what you got going on there so far.
Yeah, yeah. It's like partially using what the paper has already and then the sketch, like bringing the layers. You have to stir this up a little. Okay, let's bring up the random number generator. And uh, uh, uh. Okay, well, how many people? There's 26, but two are you and one is me, so that's out of 23. Guys, this is the best odds you've had in a while. Let's just say that. It's quiet. Everybody's off having holiday preparation, going to holiday parties. Deborah's at a crop, but she's here. So, let's bring it up here. I've got the number generator. Are you ready? Oh, it wants me to press done. There we go. Generate. 17, number 17. So let me go to the participants. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Mary, congratulations to Mary. You are our winner of the day, Mary.
Yay! Congratulations, Mary.
I'll write it on here. Congratulations. Mary wins the Christmas collection. That's on point. Thank you. Thank you, Marcy. That was perfect. She says, thank you. Mary, can I have you send me an email to alice@scraphappy.org? I typed that in the chat for you so that you can click it and just be like, hey, I won the December thing, and we will get you your kit. Get you your kit. Actually, I won't get you your kit. Rochelle from the scrap room will get you your kit. And we'd had a few winners that had for whatever, I had missed the emails. Some stuff had happened, and I just recently, Rochelle was like, "Hey, Alice, did you have winners from these months?" I'm like, "I do, and I will send those to you." I went searching. I had to search for a couple of them, but found the winners. So everybody got their fabulous kits now, and yeah, because they set aside this kit, so Mary will receive this kit from the scrap room. The scrap room has been. Hold on, let me switch my camera for a second here. The Scrap Room has been such a fabulous collaborator for these sessions. Giving away these free kits is like a joy for us, but also a joy for you to be able to experience what the kits are like. It is a small business, guys. This is like literally small base business doing I think incredible work. I love how the kits are curated. Like you guys have seen, most of the time I don't even work outside that one kit. I just do everything with that one kit because it is so well put together. Like today I was looking for red, so I've reached outside the kit and found a red, and that's the only thing so far. So it's been absolutely amazing working with the scrap room for that. We order and pay for our own kits. That's something that we do. So when I tell you, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that, because, I have opinions, you're getting my full experience. And I'm going to tell you, like, the kits are worth it. And I'm shipping them to Canada at our exchange rate and paying that kind of shipping. Like, totally worth it. So, I can't say enough stuff about working with the Scrap Room. They're wonderful. So, check them out at scrap-room.com. This is the flavors of the month kit. Try one kit. Just try 1 month. See what you think. See if those kits, the way they're curated, one of my best tips for people that want to do more scrapbooking is to actually put together a kit of supplies, and then you have something ready to go, and then you just grab your photos and you put that all together with your story, and it makes it so much easier to get your scrapbooking done because you're not making every decision all at once. And this gives you four little mini kits to play with, and you can easily make two or more pages. I think two for each mini kit. So that's at least 4 pages for each one of those, like four times, that's eight pages, right? For each one. So I think that it's just a really great tip to do. Plus, you get to play with so many different suppliers. It helps you figure out like what really works for your scrapbooking, right? Like how many supplies do you really need? Do you like working with different companies? Which companies do you like working with? Which companies are still out there, right? So,
Yeah.
like I said, like I'm working with Photoplay today, and we've just recently, like they've announced that they were closing. So I'm kind of heartbroken because I love working with their kits. It's a preview of newer papers, but it's not so much stuff. And that's one problem I have. Like I said, when I saw that kit with the pink, I'm like, ooh, I could buy more of this kit, right? And that's been something that I've had issues with in the past is buying too many products that are all the same and then not wanting to use all the same stuff for a whole bunch of different pages. So I think like there's places where I like to have more of it, but when I have bigger projects, but I think that's a really cool thing. So yeah, I that's one of the things I appreciate. I just thought I'd share this. I don't always get into all of the reasons that I love the kits, but that's kind of some of the highlights. Yeah. Yeah, Diane says I loved them too. I'm sorry these companies are closing. They're like friends, right? Like they're helping me tell my important stories in my books, and I appreciate that. Now, I love making my own mixed media backgrounds. I love doing all this stuff, but I love playing with these pretty papers, and I think the designers do such a good job. So I'm happy to see when designers have moved to other companies, designers that we love, like Vicky Booten now with 49 Market, Paige Evans going over to Pink Fresh, Pink Fresh bringing back their scrapbook collections. Like all of these are
Hey.
good things to me. Yeah, and it's and like putting together kits like this, like what they're doing on the level that they're doing it, where they're putting your cardstock, your pattern paper, your embellishments, and bringing all of that together for 4 mini kits. Plus, they do bigger kits. So if you're like 3 pattern papers, 2 sheets of cardstock, that's not really enough for you. Check out their double shots because they have a double shot kit. And like the little coffee samples, that's just like a little bonus. But if you're not a coffee person, you can ask for your kit to not have the coffee. They do that too. So yeah. Allison, what did you put under the green? Question from Diane. And I'm gonna switch back to my scrapbook camera.
I don't have any green. This is just a black cardstock with the Astro paste. And this is called Fool's Gold. So I think it's coming up green on the camera, but it's just gold.
Mm.
But maybe you mean Alice. Alice, what did you put under the green? Because Alice has green on hers.
Oh, well, I'd be actually using my green as the background. It's my base layer. And then I've got 2 pieces over here, bringing some of the plaid in on the side. And then I'm going to use a layer that has the plaid because, well, it's picking up the plaid from the chair, but I don't feel like it's competing with it. Like you see it, but I don't think it's competing. Honestly, the little polka dots kind of feel like they're picking up the wicker in the back of the chair a little bit with the little circles too. Like, and I'm seeing this, and I don't like playing with brown a lot, you guys. Like that is a thing. Like I just did this whole 30 days of backgrounds. If you haven't seen that, go check out the Scrap Happy org Instagram. Like you got to see what we've been doing on what we I've been doing on Instagram. It's been hilarious. So all of November, every single day, there's a video where I create a scrapbook background. And now we have a head-to-head tournament where each day you get to vote on which of the two backgrounds. And I'm setting them all up in a big tournament grid so that every day the winners advance to the next round, and then those ones are going head to head. And the big plan is that by the end of the month, I'm going to know the ultimate scrapbook background, but also we're going to know which of these ideas you guys like the most, and then we're gonna turn those into some like little mini scrappy classes. So I think that's gonna be so much fun. And I am always surprised by the choices because I have my favorites and you don't always pick them. So I think today I might be a little bit sad today when I have to post up the video, but super fun. And also those videos, they're very sped up versions. So being able to take the time and actually slow down and go through the whole process, I think would be really fun. So I'm really looking forward to that, and it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, really getting excited about where that's all going right now. And I have just yeah, so fun. And I was a little sad because I waited till the end of the month and I'm like, I really need some more things, right? Like some there was some mixed media things that I wanted. I might have put a couple things away already actually. But I picked up a little bit more Nouveau Glacier paste because I really love playing with the glacier paste. So there was one day that I did glacier paste. And then I really like the stencil butters. And so I've picked up colors that I did not have in stencil butters. So now I've got these two shades of pink and a purple, which I didn't have. But I also found that they had a little holiday 4-pack. So these were all from scrapbook.com. And I got some champagne gold, a pearl white, and then there is a crimson and a terre verte. So green. So,
Those will be fun. I think I have the white.
well, I just thought like I definitely didn't have white. I had uh
Yeah, I have the
green,
white.
teal, blue, and I think yellow. So I think those are the only colors that I had in them before. So now I will have a few more fun things to play with. And my lunar paste that I had, I only had the two of them. They're getting close to the ends of the bottle, so I'd like to play with those soon to make sure that they don't dry out before I can use them. So I want to use up the last of those. I think I'd like,
These are my colors or stencil butter.
so
So
you,
I got some of them when I did a like vendor or retail store thing with spellbinders. Um, and so I think actually all of them came with one of those kits or other. There might have been two different times. But yeah, not that I
yeah.
use them very often anymore.
Well, and you made an interesting comment because you said that you don't actually have a bunch of 12 by 12 stencils.
No, I don't.
And I thought that was interesting because I have a ton of them. And actually, I'm always still looking for more because it's like, oh, I wish I had one that did this, or I wish I had one that did that. And I need to go and check the Scrapping Reflection site and see what she has for stencils. I haven't been on there for ages and ages, but Sandy was making some really good stencils and I really like them. Crafters Workshop does some 12 by 12s, and those are the two that I have probably the most. Like once in a while you can get a larger one that's like Dilutions or something like that, but usually not even 12 by 12 from them. So I'm trying to think if I have 12 by 12. 9 by 12 sometimes for theirs, which works for lots of things. So very interesting. Sharon's on her way out. See you, Sharon. Have a great day. Yeah, but it's very interesting trying to um yeah, trying to see like what kind of works, right? So when I'm shopping for some mixed media things that I think I'm gonna try, like I picked up a blue and a green in these lunar pastes. And yeah, that's only two colors, but it gave me the chance to see if those colors blend together. Not very much. Um, was my answer. But um, you can mix a little bit on your desk. Will it be a little bit? Yes, but some colors, some products blend better than others. Um, but yeah, I having colors that are kind of near each other on a color wheel, I find is a really good tip for if you're shopping for that kind of stuff and not sure if it's something that you're gonna love. If you just want to buy enough to test, don't go for like super opposite colors because you lose all the opportunities for blending. I know with one of the pages I was doing, the pinwheel background one, uh, I was inking the whole page just with Distress Oxides in the background. And I put down some pink, but I was also putting in green. And I ended up with one spot where I put the green and the pink beside each other. And I'm like, oh, it's so bad. They don't blend nicely together. Like you're not making pretty colors when you put the pink and the green together. And I'm like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. So then I was like really careful that, in the areas where I had the green, I surrounded it with blues or purples, like mostly blues, right? I would surround the greens with the blues or the purples, and then those colors blended in with the pinks. So, you know, I think the same kind of thought process applies when you're testing a new mixed media. So, just tip of the day. Okay, I need a layer that goes this way a little bit. I don't know if I have enough of. Hmm.
I've been trying to figure out which background, and I think the green is going to be the winner. I really want to use this wood grain, but it just makes everything so dark.
Yeah. I
So
like the green actually a lot.
yeah, it kind of pops. It makes the die cut pop too.
So
So
it has that Astro Paste because I have Lunar Paste, which is different. The Astro Paste has glitter in it, right? Has that dry
yeah, it's
or
it's basically dry. Yeah,
like mostly dry? Oh yeah, yeah. Cool.
I put it on fairly thick.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Yeah, I
What I
haven't
what
put
I might do is attempt to cut the file again with more black cardstock and actually get the outline and then lay the outline over top.
oh.
But like later, not now.
So they had like a little piece where you could add journaling. This would not work because it has too much stuff. I could have a
I feel
little
like this is the one with the, yep, of course it is. It's the one with all the die cut.
like
Oh,
that. That's not going to be enough room to write journaling on. So it really kind of feels like oh, what's on the back of that?
mm.
No, that was that other paper. Maybe I don't need to worry about it. Maybe I'll find something in here. I'm just looking through all my options. Well, maybe I'll cut this up. Oh, this is one of the songs I was doing by ear the other day. God rest ye, merry gentlemen. I think it's in my recordings to chord along with. That was fine. Like, see, there are other songs.
What about a half and half?
I think that's okay. I didn't mind just the stripes on the other stuff too.
I know, it's just
It's heavy, right?
yes, but also there's cut aparts on the back of this.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you're trying to rescue.
A little bit.
Rescue. I I think that that teal, the aqua sky mint holiday, I can't remember what you called it now, Heather. I'm trying. The memory only lasts for 12 seconds, so
I'm gonna go for it, you guys. I'm just gonna do it.
just do it. You're not gonna be sad. There's
No,
not, are there wrong answers? No.
yep.
There's sometimes better answers than what we come up with, but it's not like there's wrong answers. It's like, oh, I made a beautiful scrapbook page that I think could have been better done a different way.
And like I'm not upset to lose that one. So I think we will do this.
Oh,
Yeah. And this strip that I just cut off would be kind of fun.
Oh, I missed this comment that Sharon had made. I wish she was here. Gel printing is fun, but you get so many pages when you get it out that you don't have to do it for another year.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and I still didn't find Heather's comment about the color, but there we go. I've lost it. Chillmint. There you go. Chillmint. She's put it in the comment again. She's like, Alice, I'll help you.
We got to look out for each other in this stage of life.
Right? It's like I'm not trying to be forgetful. It just happened.
Oh, I watched a video of, was it Tori Amos, who had a total like menopause brain fart in the middle of a concert. I mean, these are her own songs, and she forgot the lyrics. And then she just turned it into a song about forgetting the lyrics. I'm like, that's brilliant.
Like this is real life, people.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they had more layers, and I've decided to go with less layers, and I think that's gonna live fine with me. And I might cut this piece. Oh, I didn't use any of this one. I like this one. Oh, no, I did. I used it for the background. Okay, we're good. When you love your pattern so much, you like feel bad when you leave one out.
Oh man.
If nothing, you guys should be entertained today, right?
Always entertaining when we're hanging with Alice. Donna's
Oh,
asking what the pastes do. So Donna, it's a mixed media thing. So they add some shine, they add some texture. They're just kind of fun to play with.
and you can use them in lots of different ways. Like the ones I was showing, like the stencil butter ones that Allison had, these are slightly pearlescent. Like they're not the stencil butter ones are not super pearlescent. Trying to think of which page I did with those. Um, I did a lot of backgrounds. And when I was having fun, I did more off camera too. Like we didn't actually see this one, and you didn't see this one, but oh, and I can turn that off. That's in the way, isn't it? Trying to think of where the stencil butters were. What else? Oh yeah, this is the one with the stuff in the background where the pink got a little too close to the green and it started getting ugly, and then I had to rescue that. I didn't do too bad, but you know, it's like keep them apart. Uh, oh, this was stencil butter. Yeah, this one was stencil butter, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, that one was for sure.
you can see that they're pearlescent. Yeah, so the stencil butters. So you can see that they're pearlescent. I put them through stencil, and you can see like there's a little bleed through that I got. I didn't have any stencil spray, which you can help with to like kind of prevent um some bleed through, but I don't really worry about it. Like there's a few little spots, but by the time I turn this into a scrapbook page, there's going to be so much of it that gets covered that the little imperfections, whatever. I just don't worry about it. Yeah, like in comparison, I also had those lunar pastes out here. These were the lunar pastes, similar from the same company that does the Astro paste that Allison was using. The Astro has sparkles in it. These are pearlescent, the lunar pastes. So they're quite similar. And you can see the glossy, shiny texture of these ones because of the pearlescent. Yeah, I tend to like the butter just a little bit nice, like more. I don't know if it was just creamier, smoother, or something. I don't know. That was my personal preference when I like because I used the two close enough together that um that I could see. But yeah, lots of fun. So,
These are what I have. Can you see them?
uh, hold them higher. Okay, paper glitz and oh, the ones picket fence. Yeah. So if I was playing with those, I would definitely pull out a stencil. If you pull out a stencil that has like, I'm gonna say it like this, more stencil and less openings, you're gonna have an easier time applying it to the stencil. So I'll show you what I mean. Um, This is my stencil book. So with this heart stencil that you can see here, you can see the openings are small and there's like a lot of sturdy stencil material, right? Still in there. So if you pick a stencil like this, it's going to be easier to just get your butter into the holes. And you can use like little swipey things like this. There's other kinds of tools that you can get, but lots of people just use like a credit card. I prefer like using this. These are like ultimately cheap, like super duper cheap. It was like a multi-pack for like I don't know, $2. Like they're really really cheap ones, but I like how they have some squish to them. So just for working with stencils, that's what I like. But some stencils are really open. So like if you were using this heart, for example, it's a very open space and your likelihood of getting something underneath your edges is higher. So if you like things to be a little more perfect and you want to play with stencils, then open spaces are not your best friend. This one has pretty smallish spaces and there's a lot of solid stencil holding it all together. Having more stencil holding it all together is better, right? So um this one here is more open. It's going to be harder, right? Because the open spaces, you've got pieces that aren't connected, like the points of those petals, and your little blade as you're spreading it can kind of catch underneath it a little bit as you're spreading. So things like that, when you see stuff like that, that makes it harder. I'll try to find I've got a butterfly one that I did do with a stencil. Oh, I don't know if I put it away. It might not be put away. I think it goes. Oh no, it's here. It's here. So this one here, absolute nightmare. Just saying, absolute nightmare to try to stencil this one because it has so many open spaces and there's all these little ends that kind of just dead end off into nowhere. So trying to do a stencil like this and like this little swirl is completely unattached from anything, right? It's just hanging out there all by itself. Trying to stencil that, nightmare. Um, do I do it sometimes? But also I'm very aware of the problems when I'm trying to do it. So when I did this in my video, I used a white paste first over the whole thing that I could gently apply. Then if the white paste gets underneath, you're not really going to notice it that much. And then I applied all my other colors just lightly over top of it. So that was that was kind of how I cheated because I didn't have my stencil spray. I couldn't find it. So yeah, just stuff like that. And it actually makes, I think, a disappointing stencil because all of your detail is here and it's left behind. So it's not what you notice first. You kind of like this looks beautiful like this, but you almost don't see it like this because it's not standing out as much off of your stenciling. So I don't know, just I've gone down a tangent here, but also like these butterfly ones also are terrible because they don't look like butterflies when you stencil it. It looks horrible. And somehow I have two of them. One is black and one is white. And they're both terrible. It's the same, it's exactly the same stencil. How I ended up with both, I don't know, but it happened and it's a terrible stencil. So Uh, I could just throw it away, but I haven't yet. So maybe somebody will show me something one time and I'll be like convinced that it's great, but that has not been my experience. So,
Sarah's done some classes on some of this too, hasn't she?
some stencil stuff. Yeah, she's covered some. So, yeah, there's definitely, if you go into our Scrap Happy group, like into the circle community, and you type in the words scrap school and then stencil, there's a whole class that she has about stenciling for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. So, oh, sticking things down. That's what I was gonna do. Stick some things together. Stick some things down. And Allison's just been working together, and I just saw you put some layers, and I'm like, oh, how did you get that far ahead?
Well, the hard part is the die cut, and then the rest of it, it's just playing around, right?
Yeah. I thought I was like keeping up with you for once, but
Well, then you got chatty.
that does happen. Shockingly, that happens.
Yes.
People are like, we've been here before. We're not shocked. I just think like yeah, when people want to try mixed media, like it's super fun or it can be. But when people aren't having fun with it, they're concerned about like making things kind of perfect and mixed media isn't a great place for perfection, which is a hard lesson to learn. I've been there with you. I understand. Um, like it's hard place to bring perfection, but also it's it's in the happy little accidents, the things that you discover as you play that kind of make you better at doing it, right? Like I didn't know the thing about the stencils, and so it wasn't until I've played with like lots of them that I'm like, oh, this stencil is going to be so much easier to use than this other stencil. And so that butterfly stencil, if I was going to do it, I would do a stomping technique on it, right? Like if you don't want to do like a mixed media, if you want to apply ink, you could stomp on it. But it's still, you might still have issues with it, right? Because it still might lift and stuff, but a stomping will allow you to let it sit in one place. So there's ways to work with anything, right? It's just what makes the most sense for you.
I am really feeling like there's a class in there.
It's like, Alice, do you love this stuff? Yeah, I do. Do you have some tips? I do. It's a good idea. Well, and when you sit down with it, you want to make something that like you feel looks good. I don't know if I've got enough of that red showing, but I think it's okay.
Having an opportunity to just sit and play with a lot of those things, especially if you're unfamiliar with them, is so important. I
Mhm.
went to a class at a local scrapbook store that I no longer frequent, but it was with oh, what's her name?
Donna Downey?
Yes.
Oh.
And it was amazing. Like she did, we didn't even get through all the techniques that she wanted to teach because there was just too many of them. Um, but yeah, it was just an opportunity to play and experiment and figure out like I don't like that technique, or that was a total failure. Let's try that again. And you had that freedom and um, losing the expectation of it needing to be perfect right off the bat, and
Mhm.
just allowing yourself to play and have fun is where the magic happens. I would say.
I
I gotta figure
agree.
out where I had all these things.
Well, and then once you know a technique, it's kind of just in your toolbox forever, whether you're using it regularly or not. Like one of the things I pulled out recently for that series was the chalk technique. And there was a lot of comments are like, I didn't know you could do that. And I'm like, I think I learned that back in 2002. Like, and I went and I found my book from 2002. And yeah, that's like when I had made that stuff. So like once you have it, right? And you know it, whether you use it or not becomes like up to you, right? But um yeah, I think that the one of the like things is try different stuff because you don't know. And sure, like I've paid whatever, like say like when you're buying these kind of things are like 10 bucks a piece, right? But like two of them that go together really let you play, right? So yeah, that's 20 bucks. Would I pay 20 bucks to do a class? Would I pay 20 bucks to buy some scrapbook supplies? Would I pay 20 bucks to have lunch? Yeah, I would. So,
Right.
you
It's
know,
all
it's all relative as to what is important. And for me, like having all of these fun things, like just makes the scrapbooking more fun.
absolutely.
Like, how long you been scrapbooking? I've been scrapbooking since 1999 for real. Like my first page was made even before that. So, but since 1999, and there's always something new for me to try, or something old for me to try in a new way, or something to bring back, or ooh, this is a brand new product that's never been out before, or how have I missed this after all this time? Like, I remember when Simon Hurley brought out those little foam pads, and you could heat them up and press something into them and then do like that negative image with those little blocks. I can't think of what they were called. I would have to search to actually even see where mine went, and they kind of dry out and don't last forever. But I had the most fun with that thing, and I had never seen it before. But everybody in the comments were taking him like to the cleaners, saying, "You didn't invent that." And like, not once did he say, "I invented this thing." Yeah, Donna's holding one up. She's like, "This is the thing. This is the thing." Let me see if I can. I'll put it on to add a spotlight for a second. Okay, there. It's this little foam box. Like it's just a little gray piece of foam. Thanks, Donna. Uh,
And you see, I've never used it.
yeah, see, I had the best time ever using that little thing. And everybody was like, "Oh, how could you say that you made this thing?" Like, A, he didn't try listening. But it was it was really fun and he was showing us all the things we could do with this and I had a great time with that little thing because I'd never played with one. I missed the first go around. So, yeah. I just remember laughing at how angry people were that he was showing this thing that they had seen once before. It's like, let it go, people, let it go.
Ah, people are funny.
Yep. Okay, so I have popped up my photo with some foam tape making a pocket because I don't know what I want for journaling, but now I have space. So I have hedged my bets and said maybe I would want space. So, and I think one of these pieces for journaling would be good there. I'm gonna cut that out. Oh, I hate doing it to ruin this whole piece, but I just don't have another piece that would fit for that. You guys become like paper hoarders? Because that's what I'd become.
Yeah, we've all got stashes.
Like, Alice, are you a paper hoarder? Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Things are just not doing what I want them to do.
I almost could have done that with that, but not quite. I really think this needs to be filled in with something. So, I don't have paper there. Put some little things down in here. Do some little embellishing. What? Get some embellishing on the page before we're done? That would be shocking. Right? The frame looks good, right?
Yeah, the frame looks good.
Here. Okay, now I just need some little bits. Oh, I was thinking of doing a little strippy across here. Yeah. And I'm really obsessed with the snowman, but I don't know if I want to have it on my page or not. It's like, is it right? Oh, I don't know. If I'm using that, maybe I won't need this. Okay. Back.
I'm gonna bring this camera in.
Okay. I think I'll use this to make the little pocket for back in here. Do that right now. Needs to be 3.5-ish. Okay, well, I got quiet for a second. Sorry. It's like
We're both focused.
Alice was thinking. And how tall is this? What's more than 6? Okay. I was thinking of just like folding it and then doing that, but like then it's gonna be totally hidden. But then I can add a little piece on the top. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Fix it. And probably have a bone folder somewhere on my desk, but okay. And then we'll have so we wanted the title at the top of the page. What if I did a little thing to extend this up and then the title is attached and then you pull up the whole title? That'd be cool, right?
Sounds cool.
Yeah. It's like, can you make it happen? Maybe.
I have faith in you.
Right? It's like it'll work, Alice, it'll work. Okay, so I don't think I had any like title-y kind of pieces in here. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Cute, but just not really the impact I wanted. This Merry Christmas might be the best that I had. Mm. There's not enough like planes that I've left myself to use. What else can I sneak from another kit? Oh, this green. What's this one? Oh, it's the cardstock. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna borrow that. Alice, Merry and Bright. All is
Oh,
merry and bright, Alice, merry and bright. Oh my God, that's so cute. Well, I've got the
that
word
is very
Mary.
clever.
Oh, I can find some other letters. I can find some other letters. Well, how can I not do that now?
Right?
There is a word and bright down here. It's a little small on that. Very fun. Dang, I need you around more often for doing titles, right? Diane says, I like how you put the journaling behind the photo. I haven't really done a lot of hidden journaling, but I'd like to. So the only problem with hidden journaling behind something like that becomes um, making sure that you don't put too much stuff at the top that gets in the way of being able to slide it in. And like even with me layering stuff here, I got to make sure that I don't layer stuff that gets in the way of this sliding into the space. And as long as you do that, then you're good. Now, this foam tape that I have is very, very thick. I have some that is very, very thin and some that is very, very thick. And this one is very, very thick, which it's almost too thick. Like I was desperate and so I bought it, but it's not my preferred depth. But the other stuff I have is too skinny. Like it's I would have to double this stuff up and then sometimes I've tripled it as well because it's just too fine. So when you find a good foam tape, just appreciate it. Just appreciate it. Because there's those of us over here that are fiddling with this other stuff. And I don't mind chunky layouts, but it just gets so much. And for layering bits like this frame over top, like trying to make a little stack that'll stack up the support that skinny little edge becomes kind of a pain. And then you can see it a lot. And I just don't like that so much. So that's just where my thought goes with that. But
Okay, we need some, wait for it, enamel dots.
so for anybody that wants to join us for our January. Make sure that you are on the list. Scrap Happy members get automatically invited, so that's not a not a worry for you. If you're not, get onto this email list that's down here, the scraphappy.org/subscribe. I'm just gonna come back to my face cam. Did you want to come back to your face cam for our wrap up here, Allison? Or do you have like finishing touches? You're like, no, this is gonna happen.
No, no, we're fine.
I'm really
It's
close.
it's
Okay,
not going to get finished. So
I'm gonna bring you back. Okay, so like add spotlight and we're gonna remove your desktop. So I'll let you move your audio.
okay.
Yeah, but I feel like this is really close. This has come together really good. Beth says I love the pop-up hidden journaling technique, but the mistake I made when I tried it at reunion was I didn't have the piece behind in completely straight, and it makes the whole thing look wonky. That can happen. Like, nothing's wrong with a little wonky sometimes. Like, let's just say. But anyway, so this is the sign up for email and that I think that yeah, if you're not joining us, but the next Scrapbook Live will be in January and I just pulled up the date. It is January the 17th. So same time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, January the 17th. So it's a little bit into the year and we'll all hang out together and scrapbook with our January scrap room kit. So if you want to be playing with the same kits as us, you can, make sure you get that ordered up ahead of time. So, uh,
Absolutely.
yeah. Marcy says a thing. I just wanted to put this in here because I think it's good. I have some hidden journaling I'm working on for a bar mitzvah, but I don't, or bat mitzvah, but I don't love it because you have to pull the page from behind the top loader sheet feeder. Yeah, and so lots of times with my things, I I set them so that you just can pull it right out of the top of the page protector while it's still in there. And I think that's a really great cheat if you still want that to be accessible. Because if you do
You can also
your
cut a slit in the page protector where your hidden journaling is. Just take your
yeah,
X-Acto knife and just cut it, and then it'll come out that way, and then you'll have to take it
yeah,
out.
all the
Yeah.
good tricks for hidden journaling. So thanks, Kelly. Yeah, no, and I think it's really fun. Uh, yeah.
I
So
was asked, where do you find the December prompts? Is that for the scrapbook in January class? You have to be on the email list and you have to pay for the class.
yeah, so we have a Scrapbook Christmas in January class, and it is the class that I made kind of out of necessity for myself. And I thought, oh, other people would like this too, because I had every intention of doing December daily until I was trying to do December daily. And I was just so overwhelmed. Like my kids were still kids, and I just felt like there was too much on the go to be able to do a good job of December daily. And then,
You ready?
Allie makes it
Cut
very,
that paper.
very approachable and very, very accessible. But I still like I put my own spin on that and made it not accessible and not approachable. So part of that was on me, right? And then if you sign up for this class, you just kind of get it every year until you decide you're like, okay, I've had those emails before, I don't want that. But it's a good reminder. It gives you all the links back to the master page, back to each of the daily prompts. And the daily prompts, I kind of packed them with like it's not just a prompt, it's like multiple layers, right? And I had updated the class in 2020 when people weren't going out, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually brilliant because I added so many more things about the layers of what the holiday season is. So it's a lot of fun. Anybody wanting to get into that, we have a code right now. Uh, Stocking. The word stocking will save you $10. And Donna's like, I paid years ago. So, so yeah, you should be already getting the emails. They arrive
Awesome.
very early in the morning. And if you don't, just let me know in the comments there. So that we don't get distracted here. But yeah, I love the class in the fact that I don't do every page every year. Some of the prompts help you scrapbook old memories, some help you scrapbook current stuff, but it just gives you an approachable way. And then because you have more people scrapbooking that in January, it's all about getting the basics right now, then it will so that you can do the scrapbooking in January when things like the pressure has lifted and you're not worried about hosting people and finding presents and making all the magic. We all know that like Christmas magic is really just us. We make the magic. So yeah, it's
Yes,
good.
we do.
Okay, thanks, Donna. I'll check that out here afterwards. Thanks. So, so yeah, I'll just let anybody know so you can go to the Scrap Happy website, go to their shop page. Allison has put a link here and here, but if you go to shop.scraphappy.org, then the Scrapbook Christmas in January class, and it kind of runs through December and January. But the December stuff is just like bare minimums. There's even like a little printout thing that you can do to kind of keep track of everything. It's like, did I get this? Did I get this? But like my intention was never do all of the prompts every single day. Like, you're gonna scrapbook what your season is like, and I think that's enough, and we have to accept that. Yeah, there's all kinds of things in there, so lots of stuff that we think of, and some that you might not think of, right? Like holiday movies and TV shows. And sometimes we don't think to even document that kind of stuff, but it's part of what makes us feel a little more festive. So yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Allison, any final words? Any final thoughts?
No. If you are a Scrap Happy member, then there are still 3 more Zoom sessions to go. Otherwise, we will see you all again in January for the next
Mhm.
Scrapbook Live.
I know. Happy hours next week already. Can't believe that. So, Beth says both of your pages look fabulous. So, thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Okay, well, happy scrapping, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks,
Bye,
Alison.
everyone.
The layouts look good. Yay.